Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to the official 2014 FIFA World Cup draw in association with Unicorn FC and the Unicorn in Richmond, serving the best homemade meals and quality value for the whole family. I, Stuart Scott, along with Carl Hanley, will be your host for the evening. Who's not Carl, it's Jim. Jim?
Thanks, Stuart. You're not. I've tried all the Unicorn's famous homemade burgers, and I can categorically say not only are they delicious, succulent and juicy, but also light on the wallet too. A win-win situation if you ask me. Right, Stuart, let's get on with the show.
Here comes the science bit.
2 sets of balls will be drawn at random, one with players' names on and one with teams' names on. First drawn will be a name, then secondly a team. These two will combine to make a player and team. This will be your team for the whole duration of the tournament.
These teams will then be placed into a group. The first team drawn going into Group A, second into Group B, and so on and so forth, until all groups have been filled. We will then have a recap of who is in what group.
Games will be 5 minutes long, and if the game is drawn in the knockout stages, it will go straight to a penalty shootout, apart from the final, semi-finals and final, which will go to extra time and then penalties until a winner is decided.
Okay, I think that's everything, Jim.
I think it is.
But before we begin, there are 2 special people we would like you to meet. Big Juan and Eunice. Now, although in real life Big Juan can fit thousands of balls in her, in this instance, her and Eunice have exactly 32 identical balls buried deep inside their dark holes.
Right, so if you're all sitting comfortably, let's begin the draw.
Good luck, everybody. And the first ball, number 18.
Number 18, Mark Cobb.
Apparently has been in a top secret Russian training camp for weeks, preparing for his first round exit. And he will be playing as Team A.
Argentina.
Good draw. The second ball out is number 1.
James Anderson.
Well, I'm going.
Cockhead in one.
And he will be playing as Team C.
Australia. Oh, fuck's sake.
You do all this organising, get Australia. The next name is number 22.
22, Darren Enright.
Darren Enright. Rumour has it that Darren has been locked up in his room for 18 hours a day in the dark, playing FIFA and masturbating constantly in preparation for this tournament. No change there then, Daz, eh? And the next ball off from Eunice is Team F.
Cameroon.
Cameroon.
From a dark room to dark team.
And the next sweaty, clammy ball from Big Juan will be ball number 9.
Ball number 9, Carl Handley.
Now, Carl Hanley actually let us down tonight, so I'm hoping he gets a horrendous team. The letter L, Team L.
Team L, I think you've got your wish, Stuart. Egypt.
Next ball for Big Juan is ball number 24.
24, Mark Crowther.
Mark Crowther, we all know, will just turn up, not drink, win it, go home without saying a word to anyone. And that's because he does what he fucking wants. And he will be playing as Team U. Unit!
U, Portugal. Not bad. It's done well there.
My finals on him. The next ball from Big Juan is number 19.
19, Steve Orton.
Stevie Orton. If he can play FIFA as well as he can pull birds, we're all in big, big trouble.
Shit.
And here we're playing as Team T.
T. T for toss. Peru.
Number 28.
28, Michael Cobb.
Michael Cobb. Surely will sprinkle some of his famous Cobb magic all over the face and tits of anybody in his way. And from Eunice, The exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark.
Short labels.
Wales.
Wales. Trying to get a few this time. Number 31 from Big One.
31, Nick Marshall was a late entry to the competition.
I was surprised, I thought it'd be first
Yeah.
name down. And it looks like the letter O.
Well, he's only gone back Germany, hasn't he?
Oh.
He's got the bum chip in already.
And the next one from Big One, number 17.
17, Danny Allen.
Danny Judas Allen. I'm sure he'll probably just declare himself out as soon as Stu Fobb's eliminated anyway. And he'll be playing as Team B.
Austria.
Austria. And the next one from Big Juan's deep hole is number 32.
32, Jay Muirhead.
Jay Muirhead, virtual FIFA unknown. Could win it, could be horrendous. Either way, the home crowd's going to take some winning over, I think. And that's Team R.
Ah.
Interesting.
Mexico.
Mexico! And Big Juan has just delivered ball number 20.
Ball number 20, Will Kipling. Imagine delivering Will Kipling.
Will Nitz Kipling. Decent FIFA player back in the day, but unfortunately hasn't kept up with the current franchise, so he could struggle. Maybe worth a fiver. And he'll be playing as Team G.
Team G.
Deep Guy!
Chile.
And Big Juan has just spat out number 7.
Dale Middleton.
Dale Middleton. Everyone's wondering if he can get his head in the game and out of his barn conversions arse for one night in silence of critics. Only time will tell. And he will be playing as Team Plus.
Plus Turkey.
Big Juan getting a bit sweaty in here. Number 15.
15, Chris Duckett.
Chris Goblin Judas Bonkers CD loving Skip Rat Duckett. Be lucky to make it out the pub alive, you little bastard. Oh, wrong. So desperate to get in Big Juan and then he drew again. The letter J for Juan!
I'm quite chuffed with this. Chris Duckett has drawn
Ecuador! And number 29.
29, Elliot Webster.
Elliot Webster might not be the best FIFA player, but makes Will Kipling his bitch on a daily basis, so he could be a threat. And he will play as the letter Z.
Sweden.
Sweden! All my accents are the same.
Yeah, I feel a bit like that racist cricket announcer that took the piss out of Monty Python.
I just did a Nazi salute over the room. Number 26.
26, John McGuigan.
John McGuig! Apparently he's going to be wearing a slightly larger than normal t-shirt that night so he doesn't rip his arms when he's moving his thumbs. And team question mark, it's a mystery.
Venezuela.
Venezuela. None of us have been drawn yet, have they?
Right,
Good for you.
I got Australia.
Oh yeah.
Fucked.
Number 16. Oh, it's all going wrong.
16, Stu Fotheringham.
Toss it. Stu Judas Fotheringham again, probably declare himself once Danny Allen's eliminated. And he will play as Team N.
N. Greece.
Maybe not the ones the force who were.
No, I think they're an aging side.
Yeah. And here, name number 11.
This is going into Group A.
Number 11.
It is Luke Dent.
Hoping his game is on first before he gets wrecked and goes for a dance in the fleece, no doubt. And he will be Team M.
M. France.
Decent.
He's got to be happy with that.
He's got to be happy,
Got
hasn't
to
he?
be
He's
happy
got
with
to be happy. He's got to be happy.
I'm happy for him.
I'm not. Number 8.
Number 8, Oliver Anderson.
Oliver Anderson. After a successful eye operation, Ollie's apparently confident to be able to string 1 or 2 passes together on Friday. Good luck, Ol. We're all rooting for you.
He's in my group, he's got no chance.
Absolute snorefest, that group. And Team Ampazan. That's the right one, isn't it?
Yeah. Switzerland.
Switzerland.
This is a cool group.
There's still some big teams left in
there
this,
is.
James.
There is some very big teams left in.
Number 3. I'm feeling good.
Number 3, Andrew Hines.
Ah, Andrew Hines. An early favourite in this competition, but apparently only using the tournament for an excuse to meet a bird in town later. He will play as Team D.
D. He's only gone and bagged himself the host of the World Cup this year, Brazil.
Brazil. Number 6.
Number 6, Sean Orton.
Sean Orton, not afraid, I'm sure not afraid to use a fear factor of barring people from the pub who score against him or turning off the electric once he's eliminated. Little technical problem over there, Jim?
Let's got some beers.
Got another beer?
No, I'm good.
Is that the letter I? Yeah.
No, where's that from?
Here.
It's the minus sign.
The minus sign, sorry.
United States.
USA. Number 13, unlucky for some.
Steve Bradley.
If his FIFA skills are anything like his football skills, he'll just run around a lot and not touch the ball much, so nothing to worry about. And he will play as Team KISS, or as they're known, Team X.
South Africa.
Next out with Big Juan is number 10. Ironic.
It's not the first time that Big Juan's birthed Gary. Number 10 is Gary Nicholson.
Yeah, as you said, Jim, it has been a while since he was last pulled out with Big Juan. But apparently he's a master of sensible soccer on the SNES, but it'll be interesting to see how he gets on at FIFA. And Team I, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's correct. And that Team I is Ivory Coast.
Probably should have got a bigger grill tray. I might just start running. Yeah.
Do what you want.
Team 21.
21. Andrew Hunt.
Andrew the Grove Hunt. Apparently there's not going to be any of his mates' birds to distract him. Andrew could be in with a chance. Team W.
W. Russia.
Russia. Decent side, I've heard of them the other week. They are a decent side. They've got a lot of people with a lot of power, can shoot outside the box.
Brilliant.
So sarcastic. Team number 25.
25. Kieran French.
Kieran French. Kieran Judas French, the only guy in the world who can simultaneously play FIFA, pout and tense his arms at the same time. And he will be Team K for Kieran.
England.
England. Nice. Team number 2.
2. Matthew Thomas.
And he will be the letter P for pooed his pants. So you think he'd be written, wouldn't you?
Italy.
Italy. Decent. Team number 4. We all know who this guy is.
Stuart Scott.
Come on, what teams are in? Team Q.
Korea
Oh,
Republic.
for fuck's sake! Fucking hell! Why do I bother?
That group is shit.
Fucking hell. Team 30. Fucking furious about that.
Lee White.
Lee White, apparently he's been giving it Billy Big Bollocks online. I think I speak for everyone when I say I hope he crashes out in the first round.
I think he thought it was buy, sell, swap. He's trying to sell a game changer.
That's alright, yeah. For the Wii. Kieran French said something about Wii. Number 12.
Number 12. I've missed off the team he's drawn.
Slight technical issues in the studio.
You didn't draw his team.
Oh, did I not? Team E.
Team E. Belgium.
Was it number 12?
You better put that one back in, you tip.
Oh, it's number 12, isn't it? The next one drawn out.
Well, yeah.
Unless fair's fair. Should I put it back in?
You pulled it out now.
That's what my mum said last night. Number 12.
Craig Swainston.
Who? Oh, sorry, I'm thinking of his team. What's his Apparently, he only has one decent FIFA move, and it's called the Swack Attack, and you have been warned. And he will play Team Y.
Spain.
Spain. Team number 5.
Chris Thwaites.
Chris CJ Thwaites. Looks like a weird alien creature, plays like he's from a different planet. One of the favourites, apparently. Team H.
Colombia.
Not one of the favourites now.
They're not so have Hamilton Rickard up front. No. Good.
Number 23.
23. Carl Murray.
Carl Murray. Not much is known about this rank outsider, but for the purpose of this Unicorn intro, he's a knob. And the equal sign.
Uruguay. He's backed himself an alright team there.
And number 14.
14, Liam Waller.
Liam Waller, run-of-the-mill FIFA player, but looks fucking amazing doing it. He's right though, isn't he? Whoa, whoa! Team S.
S. Netherlands.
Netherlands. He could be in with a shout because he's a good player. So we're going to go there. And it's number 27.
27, the final ball. Basher.
Well, he's probably already wankered before we've been kicked off, so not to worry about. And he's Team V.
V. Romania.
Thanks very much, James. Well, that concludes the draw.
Yeah, and there's not really any standout groups apart from Group B.
Group B
contains some really poor sides. Australia, Mexico, Switzerland, Korea, Republic. I think Stuart's got
yes.
to be a standout favourite in that group.
Yeah, maybe. I think it's not going to be one to watch, but then where are our big players? Where is CJ got Colombia, didn't he? Carl Hanley's Egypt, but he can bore people to death.
I think he's fucked.
Tots is another boring person who'll probably just cruise his way to the semis.
He must be pooing himself out this tournament.
He must be. Well, he must be.
I know he gets bored.
Yeah, but he's probably not going to tell Holly that he's pooing himself, but I bet he is pooing himself.
I mean, if you've got any taps, just keep away from him.
That's it. So, I think that probably concludes the draw. So, I'll say thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.
See you Friday.